You've all been so good. You've got great energy, so we're going to reward you and get straight into the fourth fight. I want to hear that noise. I want to hear that enthusiasm. So let's bring in, to the blue corner, Jamie Langley.
And here we are, fight number 4. Jamie Langley making his walk out to the cage for the first time. Also one of our gentlemen who have gone through the 20-week program. And it has not disappointed so far. For the last 3 fights have been absolutely amazing. A testament to the skill set and training. Now we've got Jamie taking the reins as well. Slowly coming through.
So you'll notice here with Jamie, he's in tremendous shape. He weighed in just under 84 kilos yesterday, and he's coming to bring it tonight.
Great. And you mentioned before, intensive in terms of training, just does everything. So
he has one gear, and that's full speed, and you'll see that tonight.
All right, so first gear burnouts is what we're expecting right away.
Yeah, well, hopefully not, and hopefully he finds a turbo here tonight as well.
Okay.
I mean, when you walk out to a song like this, how can you not expect a full throttle fight from the jump?
So redlining right from the word go. In the blue corner, we've got Jamie Langley.
Fast and furious.
Can we get some support for Jamie?
Working the crowd as well, good to see.
And his opponent, in the red corner, David Malcolm.
And once again, every fight needs a dance partner. And David Malcolm has answered that call for tonight. Making the slow walk through the through the crowd as well. Really, really getting that atmosphere and stuff building as well. Really looking forward to this one.
We have a tremendous crowd here tonight, sold out.
And what I'm really enjoying about the Ultimate Fighter experience as well is, like, you've had 20 weeks. Everyone knows the work you've been going through. There's been plenty of Facebook posts, fighter updates, just really showing and showcasing everyone's skill set. And you're bringing the families along with you. Behind us, you can see all the tables and the faces of the people who are actually here to support. It's really good to see. And another game-bred fighter coming in as well. He's being cornered by Ben Grant, another massive man himself, and also Ryan Bishop. So looking forward to this one.
So we've got the corners going at each other again. Lonnie's making eye contact, and this one will be an interesting one.
But I mean, just looking around the crowd, the energy in this place, I think everybody knows that we are in for an exciting fight in this one. The energy is palpable in the air today.
Absolutely.
As we said earlier, fast and furious. That's what we're expecting for this fight.
Put it together for David.
And I love the opposites you can sometimes get
But
fighters.
number 4 is a light heavyweight fight. Brought to you by Anything Turf and Just Ask Support Services. Introducing first, in the blue corner from the Ultimate Fight Experience, Jamie Langley. And in the red corner, David Malcolm. It's Ultimate Fight time.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Rightio. And in the blue, we have Langley. In the red, we have Malcolm. Touching gloves, starting to get that bit of a feel going through. Beautiful straight.
Oh, Malcolm with that reach. Oh, huge uppercut thrown there, and a right and left hook.
Malcolm leaving it all out there, throwing straight shot after straight shot. But Langley
is.
looks like he's trying to
Langley
press
coming
forward.
back now.
So Malcolm's sitting behind that jab really well, but Langley just found his feet, realizes it's a fight and getting straight in there. And he's not, when he throws, he is throwing with dangerous intent too.
Malcolm doing a good job, though, keeping that right hand high defensively, being aware of what, obviously some big power that's going to be coming back his way.
Yeah, Malcolm is really using his distancing well as well, so looking forward to that. Langley's coming through.
I think Malcolm knows that that's going to be the difference. He is using that reach really well. Learning the good jab and then throwing that hook after.
Yeah, Langley's just looking for his distancing and stuff, so he knows he's going to take a few punches going through.
Big right hands as he pushes Langley to the ground.
And that's it. That's it. The ref's seen. No, they're still going through. Okay.
Malcolm stalking forward right now, looking to tee up again. I think another one of those big right hands.
And once again, the amount of power these guys are throwing behind their punches as well. Langley's coming through now, but Malcolm is really getting that first jab straight through. Beautiful right cross going through there before.
And then that left hook. He's hit an uppercut there.
The chin on Langley, though. I mean, he's taking some big shots here in this first round. He's doing a good job showing his toughness.
And once again, guys, remember these guys have gone through that 20-week program. This is not what they normally do, and they're doing so well, putting all their training and all their learning together. Langley's doing a really good job staying in there, but Malcolm is just utilizing his timing and his distancing.
I think Malcolm's doing a really good job either being on the outside and kind of sticking at him or being on the inside and catching him with combos to kind of keep Langley guessing. He's doing a really good job here with his distance management.
Langley did get him with a nice shot before and did rock Malcolm back a little bit.
I think Malcolm saw that when he hit him with that shot, it made him go backwards, and then that made him walk forward.
Big shot back from Langley, and, you know, as we say, with these big divisions, you just never know. Everything can change with one punch.
Yep. And this is where you're just purely relying on adrenaline and absolute, just the wills for survival. Oh, nice big right down there by Langley. Comes back from Malcolm with a right of his own.
What a round.
What an extremely exciting first round where it looked like it maybe could have been stopped there for a second. The ref seemed a little bit there, but thankfully I think we're going to get a second round of this amazing light heavyweight showdown.
And
That
it
jab,
just
nice
showing,
long jab.
yeah, showing the boys throwing everything in it. We can see this in the replays here. Like Malcolm's throwing punches and bunches and just really trying to overwhelm Langley. But when Langley gets his shot off, Malcolm knows he's been hit. And once again, at the light heavyweight, they've got power to knock you out. Lonnie's giving Langley some really, really clear points. And he's certainly really calling down for head movement as well.
So two very experienced corners for both these fighters, so I'm sure they're getting some amazing advice, and I'm just excited to see this fight continue into the second round.
Langley's got a look of determination on his face. I think he knows what he has to do this round.
Yeah, I'm expecting maybe after the first couple of punches, Lonnie's does like the wrestle a little bit, so he might have been telling him a little bit, but he was telling him to move his head a bit. But in that point, Malcolm just found a place for his right hand on Langley's head.
Langley does have his hands a little bit higher in this round, which is good to see, a little bit more defensively, but you say I can see some of that head movement incorporated. But Malcolm doing a very good job ducking under there and countering with the right and the left.
As soon as Langley smells blood, that's, as you mentioned before, it's that first gear. He's just going forward. There is no quit in him. He's really pushing forward. So Malcolm's doing really well, keeping his punches very straight down the line. And Langley's trying to circle him, coming up and around the high guard that Malcolm also has. So mouth guard has popped out.
Langley's,
Here we go.
Langley's movement looks a little bit laboured, as if he might have a bit of an injury.
Mate, I think it also comes from the sheer size and trying to oxygenate the muscles. Nice work getting a low kick in there as well, just mixing up the heights and stuff. And what that does is it brings your hands down because you start blocking the kicks. He's gone 3 kicks in a row. Opens up the upper body. Langley doesn't like it, so he's just walking him down.
Malcolm's doing a good job, though, staying out of the dogfight in terms of just standing there and swinging with Langley. He's doing a good job slipping back and countering just like that.
Yeah, using his distancing and weight really well. And the reason he's able to do that is that Langley hasn't thrown any kicks on Malcolm at this point, so he can have a really, really strong lead leg, move his hips backwards, and then creates that extra space.
But as you were saying, every time Langley connects, it's clear that Malcolm's been hit. Big power coming back.
So right now, Malcolm is really focusing on lots of punches and just trying to wear Langley down. Langley is looking to finish this fight. Both boys are putting all their skill sets out there.
Yeah, sparring with Langley previously, he does throw a lot of kicks. He hasn't thrown anything, and his legs look to be heavily strapped.
Yeah, that could also come down through nerves as well. Like, it's you know, you're basically relying on instinct. Sometimes the game plan gets thrown out. Nice jab right down the line there from Malcolm.
Goes back to that famous Tyson quote, everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face.
Absolutely.
100%.
But in saying that, Langley looks like he has the power to be able to put lights out as well. Malcolm's doing really well. A lot of the reason why Malcolm's getting shots is he's striking on his way back. That's why a lot of the power's not there to finish it. So he's getting a lot of jabs and crosses on his walking back.
He's cutting that angle and then just throwing that hook as he's moving backwards, which is very effective.
Yeah, so and Malcolm clearly has the strength to put someone out with his punches, but the reason a lot of his power is being taken away is he's striking on walking backwards. We can see a lot of this in the replay as well. Langley's pushing forward, and this is where Malcolm just sits back, just sliding out of the punching range. The looping punch makes it a little bit easier to read, but once again, when those punches are landing, you really know about it.
Malcolm's also taking his head off center just every now and again just to keep Langley guessing about where that head's going to be, and I think that's doing a great job for him defensively, but certainly a much better round for Langley than round 1 in that. Langley definitely pressing forward with some heavy shots there.
All right, so what's Ryan Bishop telling his charge in the corner there?
I think he's just telling him to stick to the game plan, you know, and that's it. Just keep it simple, get that jab working, and then just working off that jab with that right hand.
Yeah, I agree, mate. Just being smart, picking off from the outside and leaving it to the judges if you can potentially finish it, not getting caught in the dogfight. How about yourself, Alex? What do you think Langley's instructions were?
I'd say Langley's instructions would be to maybe try and even keep a clinch up and then just try and keep that contact, because where the difficulty seems to be is when Malcolm is sort of, you know, able to use that reach and that distance management. So I would imagine they're telling Langley to try and stay on the inside. He's doing a little bit better job now, got a grip on the head.
Kind of almost got like a reverse tie clinch.
Yeah. Now he's going back over.
Oh, nice.
Excellent reversal there by Malcolm.
Over. Oh, that reversal. He was Langley did a really good job initiating that, but the reversal by Malcolm just to put him back on the side.
Malcolm now sliding over into mount. Very smooth transition there. And looks like he's going to try and isolate that arm.
Yeah, looks like he is, but a man that size, very difficult to do. He almost had an Americana set up. Sorry, linking into a straight arm bar.
And
looking to do it again.
Langley will look to explode here.
It's just so hard. Look at the size of those biceps. It's very difficult to get your arms wrapped around that for an Americana.
So a little bit of a sneaky short grab there. The referee was having none of it. And it just comes down to survival once again. Like when you see that, you're doing whatever you can to grip and grab. It looks like Malcolm's trying to push Langley over to the side, kind of giving him a head and arm triangle. Here we go.
Oh, here we go, yeah.
Nice and tight. The one thing, so this is quite tight. To make it tighter, Malcolm might not have the opportunity. He's tapped.
That's a tap.
I was wondering if the cage wasn't going to be Malcolm's friend there, but once again, we move into that third round. Fatigue sets in. It's really hard to breathe.
And that fight definitely delivered in terms of big power shots and huge exchanges between two very talented light heavyweights. That was certainly an exciting one to watch. And a very good victory for Malcolm here over an incredibly tough Langley.
And you could feel the crowd was on the edge of their seat. They just knew it could be ended in a second. I love this, the respect at the end. It doesn't matter what you do to each other in the cage. Once that fight's done, it's like a lifeline friendship forever.
Something about spilling blood, you know, with somebody else and having them punch you in the face and take you down.
It's not the best, you know, it's not my way of creating friendships every time, but, you know, sometimes it happens.
And this experience will really just deliver something that both these fighters will remember for the rest of their lives. You know, being able to step into the cage, leave it all out there, and have a fight, you know, in front of an adoring and, you know, amazing crowd here.
Yeah, definitely. At the start of this program, Jamie said he wanted to get in and become a fighter, and he wanted to do this full time. So this gets him a look into, you know, what to expect.
Absolutely, and once again, great conditioning for the team to come through. Like even though we were deep in that third round, the cardio and the grit just to stay involved, to stay there was just phenomenal. And now we throw it to Tim York to make it official.
Fight number 4 has been stopped via submission 1 minute and 40 seconds into round 3 with a head arm choke. In the red corner, David Malcolm. Well done, Jamie. Have a quick chat to me, my friend. Huge effort. I was sitting over there in the corner. The crowd behind me had a lot of love for you. Talk us through it, mate. Your big debut in the cage.
Yeah, man. First time in the cage, so not much I can say. Pretty tough opponent. Last minute fight. So I give it to him. So yeah, I just like to thank my missus for coming, my girlfriend, and family members and friends. But yeah.
The man, a huge effort. Who enjoyed that performance from Jamie? David, congratulations, mate. You must be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy. So,
Always good to get a win. Not an easy fight. Talk us through it. What was your game plan? Did it go to plan?
to be honest, it was just I knew he'd have heavy hands, so just try to match it a little bit, but also stay out of his range a bit too. But he's hard to keep hold of because he's got heavy hands. So yeah.
Yeah, looked pretty dangerous out there. You did manage to finish it. Give us a little talk about your prep, what it means to be here.
Oh man, it's game bred all the way. So everyone from Game Bred, I want a big thanks to them. They couldn't have come here without them. So yeah, obviously Benny, Ryan, Lonnie, everyone, Jace. Yeah, so appreciate it. So.
Anything else you want to add before we let you enjoy it?
Just thanks everyone for coming out. I hope we put on a good show. So yeah.
Congratulations. Put it together.